Once again, I'm on to another Kre-O Transformers review. And today we're reviewing the Kre-O Transformers, what was it? Oh yeah, Jaguar. So here it is, and I know you're probably guessing, he probably turned into a Jaguar. Well, it's not the case. He's called Jaguar, but doesn't turn into a Jaguar, so it makes no sense. And of course, he's a Decepticon, so yes. Let's get a good look at the figure, shall we? Zoom in. Nice little headpiece there. And let's get a look at it. There's a little Decepticon symbol. His legs, the Kre-O symbol, and his extra pieces. Kre-O. And it has two double guns. They look pretty nice. And let's get a look at the back. Not that much on the back, so like a one big backpack holding wheels. It's a nice little figure. But yeah, so he's fun. You know what's ironic? This is actually this is the first like actual Kre-O Transformer we reviewed that is a ground vehicle. Oh, so yeah. Now we get the Transformers guy. The Transformers guy, it's actually a bit more complicated than you think. And so let's take him off the brick, shall we? The piece of resistance. No, I'm joking. So let's move this out of the way. Take his guns out of his hands. And yeah, this is a more complicated than transformation than like some of the ones we've already reviewed before. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. Now, first thing what we're gonna do is let's take his head off. What we're gonna do, and take his backpack part off. Now lift up his arms like this, and take the two wheels off this white piece. I mean the backpack part, and then you'll put them in his hands. I'm trying to get this on camera, so put them in his hands if I can get them in. Come on, there we go. Whoa, jeez. Put them in both hands. And there we go. So now they're in both his hands. Now turn the hands around like that, so they would face the way a normal hand would be. And yeah, so this character basically what he does is flies flat. So yeah, we're not done it yet, of course. So yes, of course. Now let's get So next thing we want to do is get to the backpack part here. So what we want to do now is what it looks like. You want it to actually take off the white part. Well, I took off that in the process, so yeah. It's hard to take off this see-through, this transparent piece, of course. So I'll actually quickly see how it went back on, so I can remember. And I'm looking right off the instruction because this guy is actually really hard to transform. All right, so now what we want to do is actually place it back on. Yeah, and but this time put the front part of it, the slanted part here on the side where the part where this part is. So yeah, so like I said, like basically you want to put it the opposite direction where these points are pointing this way. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And actually, let's actually take off this black piece if I can. Ah, jeez, this is ridiculous to do. There we go. So take off that black piece, and what you want to do next is then take his guns and put them in on. Is it the right way? Yeah. Take his guns and you want to put them in put them in like this. Snap him in, and let's do another one. There we go. So that's how it'll look. So let's slide it on his chest, and let's put it back on. So whoa, jeez, we like that. And then this extra part here. So I left it like this because that's how it's supposed to be. So what you want to do next after this, what you want to do next is take this one piece, the piece you took off the white part, and let's take it and put it in the middle of press it in through. Push it into the middle, like that. So yeah, and then what you want to do is then place it on his. Jeez, it fell off. Come on, get back on. So what you want to do afterwards is place it on his head, like so. And yeah, and that's basically it. The only parts you have left are the only extra part is his head. That it looks like it's decapitated. You could have his head right on it and prove that he killed himself. But that looks weird. But anyway, so yeah, and here's his little car It's an off-roader mode, is what it's described as. So let's get the brick back and lay it on the brick. But yeah, that's what its little design is. Overall, it's a really cool design. It does actually look like a car from an angle of looking at it. From the angle of the camera, it looks like an actual car, but from some other angles, it might not. From my angles, of course. But yeah, it is a pretty cool little figure. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this review. Stay tuned for more reviews coming your way, and I'll catch you guys later.